Hey everyone, Mr. Voikin here, and we're going to take a look at garage doors. Now they're quite easy to draw, very quick. There are 7 of them, but it will not take long at all to get them done. So the only thing that's going to really be a little bit different is that the garage door is an exterior door. So it's on the outside of the building, and the outside walls of a building are usually thicker than the interior walls because they're structural. They're going to be what we call load-bearing walls. They're going to be holding the weight of the floor above or the roof. So in that case, having a thicker wall is going to allow that wall to fulfill that function. Okay, so let's start off here by just copying the title up here, and we're going to go to our object layer and we're going to make a door frame. So I'm going to use the rectangle command, and I'm just going to line it up right here by touching that point, sliding up. We'll say up 1500, and I'm going to make the door frame on the left at 50 wide. That's the same, but the depth of that wall is going to be 150 millimeters. Okay, so it's just a little bit thicker in this one, which is only 100. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing like we did with every other door. We're going to go to the construction line, and we're going to create a line going from the inside of that frame to determine our overall width of that door. And the first door we're going to do is 2440. Okay, and now I'm just going to copy that line, move it from there to there, and I'm going to copy the door frame and move it over to the left side. Okay, now the way a garage door works is it slides up and it sort of rolls into the room, and it's going to sort of, in its open position, it is, like I said, it's curves up, it goes up, curves into the room, and it will be on a track just below the ceiling. So we have to make sure that we have enough depth in our room to allow us to open that door. Now a standard garage door is going to be around 2,140 millimeters. So all we're going to do is just create a line starting from that point, going back 2,140, and then we're going to go over to the right, and it's easiest just to touch that point down there, don't click, and then if I slide up, you see it makes that green little line there and will snap into position, so I don't even have to type anything in. Otherwise you could type in the width, which was 2440. Okay, and then we're going to go back down to this point. Now I've drawn this on the wrong layer, not a big deal. We'll just highlight that and change it back to the object layer. And while I have it highlighted, we're also going to change its line type to dashed and the line type scale to 100. And there we go. Okay, to make the next one, it's just as easy. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this, and we're going to move it over, say right about there, so 3,500 I'll say. Okay, and the only thing that's going to be different is this one's going to be 2740, so it's 300 millimeters wider. So what I need to do is I need to move that block, move that block. I don't want the line, let's try this again. Move that block that way 300. Okay, I'm going to click on those 2 lines and just extend them over 300. Okay, and if I was to click on this line, I could also grab it, move it over 300. And this line right here, we could basically move over 300. And there we go. That one is done. The only thing I need to do is grab some labels to put them underneath. So I'll copy that label. Actually, I'm going to just copy this label right here and move it straight up to that point. Double click on it, Stretch it out a little bit. It was 2440. And we're done, and I'll copy that one and move it that direction right into the middle and change that to a 2740. And there we go. It's that simple and fast, and there's just 5 more to do.